Good evening, America. It's Pissed Off Fat Man here. Got a lot to go over today. It's been a long day, and I'm sorry it's taken me so long to get set down and get this rant started. First things first, there were some complaints about the language in yesterday's videos. Apparently people thought I needed to tone it down just a little bit, so I intend on doing that. Sorry for the bad camera angle. Cameraman just didn't work out today because everything else coming up, life happens. So hopefully that'll be remedied in the next day or two. Or at least I'll have a better way to film one way or the other. I'll figure something out. Let's start off with, let's just jump right in with topic one. Why can't people sue for false campaign promises? The government has a rule that says, there's a law that says that any member of the government cannot be sued for anything. So basically, they can make us all these campaign promises and they can say, oh, well, we'll do this and we'll do that and we'll do this and we'll do that. But as soon as we, the people, elect them, we believe that they're going to do what they say. Well, when they get in office, they become a whole different person. They don't care they don't keep their campaign promises. They don't care what we, the people, think. So, why can't we sue them? Is that not a breach of contract? I mean, there should be a way for us, the people, to be able to do something. If we don't like the way we're being represented, we should have the right and the ability to file due process to eliminate this problem. But people don't seem to understand and care that the American people feel like we're being gypped, we're being hoodooed, we're being sold snake oil. We don't believe in liars in Congress. We don't believe in liars in the House of Representatives. And if you look at any campaign, every politician says, I'll do this for you and I'll do that for you. And at the end of the day, when we elect them into office, they completely ignore and disregard anything that we had voted them in office to do, which is just deplorable. States still have legal binding laws over what's called gentlemen's agreements, and is by voting an elected official in office not a form of a gentleman's agreement. So even if we, the people, cannot ourselves sue these elected officials, why can we not come together as a state, take a vote on it, and have the state sue them? There's got to be a way. There's supposed to be checks and balances in our government, but there's more checks than there's balances. Nobody cares. I'm elected. Nobody can do nothing to me. It's called diplomatic immunity. Diplomatic immunity is the biggest horse crap I've ever heard. If I go to another country as a political dignitary of the United States and I commit a crime, I'll be processed. Due process. It'll happen. I'll be subjugated to their laws, same as you're subjugated to our laws here. So why are our politicians above us or anybody else in the world that they're allowed to run amok and do crazy things and whatever, and we as the people are just supposed to sit by and take it? No, this is getting ridiculous. We want laws on the books to stop this. We want laws on the books so that we as the people have a way, a right, and a need to fix problems in the government. And the only way to do that is with a vote. But the vote does no good if the people that we vote into office don't uphold what we put them in there to do. So, just a little bit on that. Just think on that for a little bit, people. There's something there. There's got to be a way we can fix a broken system that we have now. We're being treated like children, basically. I'm the adult. I'm going to do you're going to do what I say do. It don't matter what kind of lifestyle you've got. It don't matter how hard you've worked in your life to come up with things. We know what's best for you. And that's not the way the government's supposed to work. We're supposed to tell them what's best for us. And we're tired of it. We want something done. And that leads me to the next topic. Overpriced health care. You know, this is a touchy subject for everybody in this country right now. I don't understand why other countries that are on the same page that we are, as far as being a progressive world nation, a world leader, why we have to pay for our own health insurance when we're taxed 90%. I'm sorry, it's not 90%. What I meant to say is 90% of the money that comes out of our paychecks goes to frivolous things. And that's where it should stop. We should be taking care of our sick, our needy, our veterans. There's a whole list of people that need to be taken care of, instead of sending money to these third world countries to help them out, and all these other countries that we've had wars with, and we've been paying these countries back for years and years and years. Our debt to them is done. Our debt to them was done when we freed them. Our debt to them was done the day we made amends for what we did. Now, this guy, Martin Shkreli, I don't even know how to pronounce this guy's last name. It's Shkreli, whatever that is. He is a hedge fund operator that got into the pharmaceutical business. Now, he took and raised the price of an antiviral pill from $13.50, where it has been for the last 60 plus years, to $750 a pill. That's a 500% markup. When you look into this guy, he tweets raps to quotes from rap songs. It's his way of defending his actions. That says in itself right there that he should not be the guy running this business. Let's just be honest about it. That's something more like a 14, 15, 16-year-old would do. It's childish. It's immature. For a man that's running a major pharma company in this country, he should have the ability to have some reason to act like an adult. He's ridiculous. He says, I raised this price so, because we weren't making money on this drug. And people that are selling this drug for $13.50, basically just giving it away. Well, here's the thing. This pill has been this price for 60 years. You come along and say, I need money for research. I need money for this. I need money for that. I'm not making money off of this pill. Well, here's the thing. You didn't have to do the research on it. You didn't have to do the clinical trials on it. You paid for none of that. You reap the benefits of the company that did do that. So now you feel it upon yourself. I don't have a nice enough car. I don't have a most expensive house. I don't have a jet. So I'm going to raise this pill price 500% so I get a nice little chump change in my pocket. Cancer drugs, the exact same way. These are medicines that people need to survive on a daily basis. These are people that they depend on these people. Big pharma in this country is a very major problem. Look at the addiction to the pills that's in this country. I live in one of the most pill-riddled places in the country. More people die of overdoses from narcotics, prescription pain pills, Xanaxes, all these other pills. They die at an incredible rate here. There's an average of an overdose every day, sometimes 2 and 3 a day where I live. This is a problem, America. We have doctors and we have pharmaceutical companies pushing drugs down our throats that we have to pay exorbitant amounts of. Health insurance. That is a racket. That is a scam. It says, okay, you pay, average I think it's like $400 a month for a family, you know. You pay $400 a month for all these many years, and the cost of the medical bills that you incur is not even a third of the premiums you pay in a year. Think about that. When my dad had his car wreck, and he was in the hospital, and he later passed on, but that's neither here nor there. Anyways, when he passed, and it became between the insurance company and the hospital to settle up, the insurance company went in there and negotiated a $200,000 bill down to something like, I don't remember the exact numbers, but we'll just say $70,000. I mean, it was like $200,000. They negotiated it down to $70,000. Okay, tell me that ain't the insurance company and the hospital. Excuse me. Don't tell me that that's not the hospital and insurance companies backdooring each other. If these companies can get by with doing this, there's no stopping anything. The privatization of healthcare has always been a big thing in America. The ability to go to what doctor you wanted, where you wanted, for what you wanted. But now it's just become a drug meal. You know, if you listen to the side effects of these drugs that they advertise on TV all the time, there's a list of side effects longer than the actual reason they're writing you the prescription. You got high blood pressure, here, take this pill. This pill's liable to make you bleed out your anus, your eye holes, your nose, any orifice on your body. It could cause you to have testicular eruption. It could have you, you know, all kinds of things. I mean, it's limitless. This is a problem. We need to take and go back to less drugs, more preventative medicine. Up until the last, I don't know, probably 20, 30 years, people didn't have medical problems like we got today. Kids wasn't put on drugs for being ADHD or ADD or any of them other alphabet things. No. If a kid had a problem, if a kid misbehaved, if they acted out, if they kept getting in trouble, you know what they got? They got a belt. They didn't get popped full of pills. They got a belt. They learned respect. They learned discipline. They learned honor. People have lost that way of life because